fellow wizards, magical seekers, and people who are just as crazy as us.
I did not expect that.
Well, welcome to another episode of
Can You Be More Psychic?
Well, it's going to be another amazing episode. Since we started doing this,
yes,
I have gotten little messages from people. I've been seeing you guys' comments that you've been leaving. You're playing along at home. That's
so great.
Right. This is our fun way of bringing what Araya and I have been doing for close to, it's almost 2 decades. And this is about expanding your consciousness, opening your third eye, and understanding that we are all psychic beings. Don't you agree?
Yeah. And you know what I love the most, actually, is a lot of kids like to play this game.
Hi, kids.
And that's awesome that they're testing their psychic abilities. So we're going to have the same test that we've had in the other episodes, because we found it that it was easier for you guys at home, easier for us because it all was contained and made sense.
Yeah.
So we're just going to stick with it, and I think this is going to keep working.
These are standard tests that we have used when we were developing our gifts, and these are standard tests that we didn't invent. These are what you do. It's sort of like if you run track, you got to do the hamstring stretch, right?
Yes.
So these are like the hamstring stretch, the quadricep stretch. These are the basics, the fundamentals of learning how to use this muscle that we call the third eye. And
by the way, I don't know if you can tell, but I am joining the June party now.
You are the queen of the butterflies.
I'm getting ready for June.
So these these are black and white butterflies. I'm finally getting a good look under these lights.
Yes.
Matching your butterfly throat chakra.
Because I'm Mother Earth. And
you
that's
are.
Why.
You're the Taurus Mother Earth energy.
Do you
that's
guys
grounding,
like how
rooting
I'm
everything.
So crazy about stuff like this?
I'm the fire sign that fireflies all over the earth.
I have a dial and I max my dials, all my dials maxed.
I love it. It's you.
And that is my favorite necklace that you own.
You know what's funny?
When we got it in, where did we get it? Joshua Tree?
In Joshua Tree. Now
that kills all the other necklaces.
But here's what's wild, right?
Beads.
It's never about the most expensive crystal. This is probably the least expensive necklace I ever bought.
And it's glass, right?
It's recycled glass from Ghana.
Oh, it has a super high energy coming off of it.
Because it was...
I literally... Can I just tell you something?
Yeah.
You really actually don't need to take it off.
I should sleep with it?
Like ever. Do you guys agree?
Well, so when your arm goes over on me when we're sleeping, you're going to get a massage on your...
I'll deal with it. I'll hear the clinking. No problem.
Okay, I'm down. I'll try it. I do have to say, it feels seriously heavy duty.
I think it matches you and it holds you in place.
And whatever African DNA that I have, right? I can feel it, in me. I do want to say this, is that this week has been unbelievable psychically. Had May 18th, which is the Jupiter Kazemi, the most powerful alignment of Jupiter, luckiest day of the year. Look it up. And then we had the solar flares.
The solar flares. Well, everybody's had like a migraine all week since the solar flares. A lot of people have been complaining about that and have been telling us. And I also have had a headache for about 4 days, a mild headache. And I thought it was hormones, but it's not.
No, your crown chakra is very sensitive, guys. Crown chakra being the violet colored chakra. And this is, some people believe the crown chakra is your connection to the universe,
right,
to universal energies and downloads, as well as your imagination. Now, I want to talk about imagination because it actually ties into the can you be more psychic? People always ask me, how do I know it's my spirit guides telling me and not my imagination?
Right.
And I say, first of all, the problem is imagination has become a bad word that means not real. For psychics, imagination means...
Well, wait, can I interrupt you about the imagination?
Yeah.
If you take that far back into our history, going to many cultures, if you are a kid that is spending time with your imagination, that means you're not working on the farm. That means you're not, taking care of the things you need to take care of and getting your job. Back in the day, I'm talking like way back.
In that culture, but in Native American culture, tribal culture, it was you're having visions. And they honored it.
So now we're starting to understand to honor imagination. Because it's a portal.
You imagined one day to have maybe the house or the partner or the career or anything. And if you manifested it, was that your imagination, or was it that you were actually tuning into what was going to happen? Guys, check that out. So your imagination is really just a cover word for your inner sense that something exists that you're about to uncover.
Have you guys tried vision board? exercises. Have you guys tried that? If you have, post below in the comments and let us know if it came true, if they've worked. I was doing vision boards for many years. I accomplished almost everything on each board. I did like 5 of them over a decade. There's still some things I'm still working on, but that's a part of your imagination where you, and it could be at any age that you can make these vision boards. And, sometimes you could do it online with collages.
Well, it's very interesting that you're talking about this because our guest tonight, whose name is Vanya, is a hypnotherapist. Now, she does past life regressions also, I believe, and she gets you to the root of what's locking you up inside, takes you to the hypnotherapy sessions. You did one. I can't wait to hear about that when she comes on.
Yes.
And some people, I'm sure, think that they are imagining their past lives. I imagined it. And then when they do a hypnotherapy session, they start to see the reality of it. It becomes a 3-dimensional experience that they go back to. They remember who was there, what they looked like, sometimes what their name is.
Yeah.
So that's not your imagination. That is your connection.
Yeah.
So let's bring on. We'd like to introduce her and welcome her to Can You Be More Psychic?
There she is.
It's Vanya.
Hi, Vanya. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. This will be so much fun.
Well, I wanted to thank you for our hypnotherapy sessions. We had a few. In my case, I didn't do a past life regression. What we did was we were working on areas where I felt blocked, and I just wanted to go into those areas and see if I could reformat, like redefine those moments in history in my subconscious mind. And it was so powerful, and I loved it so much, and it was so healing and really helped me move forward with all of my projects I'm working on, my self projects. And I was able to release fears in some areas that I had, and I just was so grateful. And I'm definitely going to book another session with you.
I'm so glad to hear that. And I want to share how I got into this. I did the retreat with you in Sedona last year. And that really opened me up. I connected to my purpose, to what I am meant to do.
Wow.
Yes, and got certified and started to do this.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Sedona will always hold a special place.
I do remember
in your heart
you
now.
had a lot of experiences there. I remember talking to you, and you were really like having an awakening, and it was just beautiful to watch.
Yes. That was an amazing retreat.
Well, are you ready to be put to the psychic test?
Well,
see how psychic you are?
Well, you're working with the crown chakra with your hypnotherapy, and I think that this is a great example for us to have fun with this work, guys.
Right.
I teach this, you teach this. It is loosen up, relax. In a way, in many of some psychic tests, there really aren't wrong answers. Here's why. Because one answer could be, it's like an aspect of something else. Let me just give you a quick example. Sometimes, so there was a manila envelope test, right? I put colors, paper in this manila envelope, and I have you tune into what it is. And some people were saying blue, and some people were saying yellow, and someone was like, I got blue, and then I got yellow, and then I took it out, and it was green. Now you say, well, they were wrong. They guessed blue and yellow. Yeah, but blue and yellow together makes green. And they were seeing that.
Yeah.
See, so there's some flexibility.
It was actually, because there's people who really follow along, it was actually red and blue, I think. It made purple, right? Wouldn't it be funny if we're both wrong? That would be great.
So we're going to walk through a couple of tests. I'm going to lead a couple, and Naraya's going to lead a couple. You guys play along at home, and we'll just walk you through it as soon as it starts.
Yes.
We'll talk about how it goes. So do you want to start it off, or shall I start off?
Yeah, I'd like to go. I want you to go first. I'm looking forward to your magic bag.
Okay.
And here comes Moomy, because
the magic cat is here.
Ever since we got our dog, she's been ignoring me, and so now maybe she is going to try to repair our friendship.
Yeah, she kind of ignored me too.
Come
she
on,
wants to jump
it's
up
okay.
here.
You're allowed. She loves the podcast.
Oh, she's coming over here to me now.
It's okay. Come on. I have to make up with her because she's been mad at me for bringing home my puppy.
You guys know how cats are. Okay. So right here, my friends, is the magic shaman wizard bag.
The magic bag.
The magic bag. Yay. Okay. Now, in the magic bag, Vanya, are some items. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put my hand into the bag and hold on to one of the items. What I ask you to do, Vanya, and you guys playing at home, you can play along too, because some of the objects she doesn't know they're in here. And feel into me. Use me as a bridge. I'm going to open up myself psychically so that I can kind of transmit to you what it is that I'm holding on to. It's not just going to be you have to cold guess. There's a bridge to it as well. And you can go with color, try to feel the shape or the texture, or maybe it reminds you of something. All answers are welcome. All perspectives and insights are welcome. So let's first, everyone, just take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Hold the breath and do a surround yourself with light. Thank you, spirit guides, and all of our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful friends on the other side. Thank you. All right, here we go. I'm going to start with one object. Okay, let me start with a simpler shaped object. Okay, I'm holding on to the object right now.
I felt something.
Okay, and I'm holding on with my right hand. And I am transmitting it. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3. Take your time.
All right.
Ooh.
Anything you start to feel, you can start to speak. It doesn't have to be just one insight. Just feel around.
I am getting a ring.
You said brown ring?
A
round ring. Round. Okay.
Ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now be careful because I am wearing a ring. And my ring was just very loose right now in the bag. So you might be picking up on that. Let me put a little light around it to block you from that, because my ring was moving around. So that was actually very good. So feel the palm of my hand. I'm holding on to this in the palm of my hand. All my hand is wrapped around this object.
Feel the texture, the size.
I feel a round object.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Round, okay. Are you getting any texture? Are you getting any color? Any size reference? Is it, what size? Is it an egg? Is it a marble? Is it an iPhone? In terms of size.
It's the size of your palm.
Okay. Now feel around with textures. There might be several textures, remember? So see if you can feel. Use your feeling, Vanya. Use your senses. This is a good place for you to go into vulnerability, playfulness, and almost like if you could be tickled. Like if you get tickled and suddenly you're vulnerable.
Smooth. The texture is smooth.
Mm-hmm. Does it, this object, even though maybe you don't know what it is there any images coming into your mind of what it could be related to? Or its purpose? You never know.
I'm getting a memory.
It's related to a memory. Okay.
A memory for Riz or for you?
Ooh, that's a good question. See, that's a very...
I like that.
See, sometimes this is specific, right? Guys, your spirit guides speak to you in a vocabulary that is specific to you, meaning if she might feel a memory and think the thing is about a memory, like he's holding a photo album, so it's about memories. No, it could be something else. It could be this item that I'm holding is actually connected to you somehow, and you don't even know until you see it. So keep going with that. Again, things that it's related to, you might say it's related to the kitchen. It's related to, things like that. Try that on, Vanya.
I'm getting glass.
Okay.
So far, the size of your hand, it's round and glass.
Okay.
Okay, is that enough for you?
I think that's enough. Let's see what the item is,
see what
guys.
it is. Oh!
It is a pine cone candle.
Whoa!
So it is round. You got 1 out of 3.
And it is pretty big.
And it's smooth. She got smooth. It's very smooth.
Wow.
Okay, but we're just starting off.
That's that's really good.
Want me to put it right here?
Yeah. Let's put it right here.
There you go.
Yes.
The pine cone candle. All right. We're going to go to the next one. All right, I'm holding on to it. Just clear your mind, wipe the slate clean. I want you to imagine that you're washing the blackboard of whatever was written there before, and now it's new. Tune into me. I'm going to project this item to you.
Okay, so I'm getting that it has edges. So the shape, I can't really get the shape, but I'm getting that it has like edges to it.
Okay. Try to go for materials that were used. I mean, is it a combination of materials? Is it one material?
So when you say edges, do you mean like it's sharp, or is it like an angle, like angles?
Like it has more than like it has many
Variety of angles. Okay, got it.
variety of angles. Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Variety of angles.
All right.
Yes.
Is there a color that comes to mind?
Blue or gray. Like
Okay.
Okay, so
Anything else?
size.
Size.
it's bigger than the palm of your hand.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
sticking out.
Okay. And anything about what it could be related to in terms of use or purpose?
And those of you watching at home,
And I'm sending it to you guys.
if you want to sneak ahead and drop it in the comments, it should have a timestamp, and we could be able to actually see if you got it before the answer.
Okay, what's the purpose? I'm trying to send that to you psychically.
Okay. Let's turn to
Anything that comes up. Remember, stay loose, Vanya. Huh?
living room.
Living room. Okay.
Interesting.
Related to the living room. Okay. Anything else? Give me two more things. Let's just throw them out. Be loose. Just whatever.
Yes.
Don't go by living room. Don't try to zero in, guys. After you do living room, don't look for what's in the living room. You might be right. You might be wrong. So just go for whatever comes to your mouth. You have to trust that.
I'm getting like a fabric lining.
Okay.
Or,
And one more thing. One more thing.
okay. It's not heavy.
Okay.
It's light.
So
Well-
let's review. Not heavy, fabric lining,
Lots of different angles.
lots of different angles,
Blue.
blue, and bigger than the size of your hand.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Well, guess what? She got two things absolutely correct because these are blue sunglasses.
Oh, whoa.
Lots of different angles. Lots of different angles.
Wow.
I was holding it like this, so it is technically sticking out of my
I
hand.
have a question for you. Since this round, smooth object was next to the glasses, she said this was glass.
Uh-huh.
So I wonder if she was feeling the glass
Glasses.
from the glass, yeah.
Could be. They're plastic, but it could be that she felt glass.
Well, because it has that reflective kind of feeling.
Yes.
It's like a
She felt smoothness.
Smoothness.
Okay, here we go.
Interesting.
We're going to do two more. Ready? Here we go. Wipe the chalkboard clean. Imagine a blackboard with writing on it and wash it down, spray it, clean it. And tune in to me as I hold this object in my hand, in the bag. I transmit its feelings, textures, colors, purpose to you guys. I can feel all the third eyes
me too.
gazing at this moment. Well done, fellow wizards. Well done.
Okay.
All right.
It's smaller than your hand, than your palm.
Okay, keep going. And
Yeah. Brown color.
okay. Any other colors? Or is it just that one color?
There are more colors, but I just got crystal.
Okay. Any other associations? One of the things that I do is I try to say, is it associated to a food, a plant, animal, vegetable, mineral, you know, that whole thing, like what kind of, is it connected to anything there? So scan your mind like that. Animal, vegetable, mineral, what world does this object reside in? I have a good one. Ready?
Yes.
Right off the top of your head, I don't want you to hesitate at all. Give me a song that comes to mind as I'm holding this object. Any song that comes to your mind, just say it.
You're my sunshine.
Okay, got it. All right. Any food that comes to mind, say it.
Grape.
Okay. Any holiday that comes to mind?
Christmas.
Okay. All right. So, shall we now begin?
Yeah. And what was the purpose of doing that?
I like to like
clear
just clear your mind and go other places you're not thinking. That's how one of my processes as a psychic is.
Let's list all the things that she got.
Okay. So she said it was smaller than my palm.
Okay.
She said the color was brown.
Okay.
There's other colors, but she can't see. She said crystal.
Okay.
She said Christmas.
Uh-huh.
She said grape.
Okay.
And then there was one other thing she said.
Okay. Oh, no. The grape was to answer your question.
My food question. Oh, the song, she said, "You Are My Sunshine."
Right. Is that related? Or you're just taking it?
Well, what I do is when I ask people those questions, what we're doing is we're tapping into the psychic mind, which does not operate on the, let me focus to see what's in Riz's hand. That's not how it works. You're not really connecting to the bag. You're connecting to an energy from your spirit guides that's being received. It goes a little bit deeper, but don't focus so much on the bag. Go into your feelings, okay? So now I'm going to tell you I'll start with what was incorrect, and then I'll go to what was correct, because you did get a couple of things that I thought was very interesting. So no to the grape, no to the smaller than the palm of my hand. But here's what it is. It is a chocolate brown bunny.
It has brown eyes.
It's brown. Well, it's brown inside the wrapper. The chocolate is brown. It's just covered in gold. Now, what's interesting is that she said, "You are my sunshine." And what color is the sun? It's golden.
Yes.
I was wondering, because that's how you give readings. I was wondering, that's your technique. Well, it's one of your techniques.
It's not even, yes, but it's really that my guides give it to me.
Yeah.
I didn't have a technique.
Random things, and those things usually relate.
The things that I think are random are really the spirit guides dropping those hints. All right, let's do one more, okay?
That was great, Vanya.
Are you surprised, Vanya, that you got the brown?
Wow, it is very distinctly brown and known for being brown.
It's known for being brown. You got the color. Okay.
Yes. And also the song "You're My Sunshine" has a meaning to me, because I have a bunny rabbit as a pet. And
as a pet?
Years, and she is my sunshine.
Okay, so now, guys, I want you to, guys who are watching at home, listen to what she said. I asked her any song that comes to mind. I'm holding the chocolate bunny. She goes, "I don't know, You Are My Sunshine." Now she tells us that she did have a pet bunny, and that was her sunshine. So that's how your spirit guides communicate to you. I really, 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 really want you guys to get this. You have to follow the crumbs. So if she was doing a little reading for someone, and that came through, "You Are My Sunshine," she would have to find out this message is going to be about a bunny. She'd have to connect those dots. That comes with practice. One more time, guys. Here we go. Clear the blackboard. Wash it, wash it, wash it, wash it, wash it. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. And let's go. I'm holding the object in my hand. I like this game show music that we're playing here. It's very nice. Okay. All right. This one's going to go a little bit faster. Just start speaking a little bit faster, not for any other reason except for I want you to be looser and not think about it too much.
Yes.
Throw out some words.
Yes. Immediately got pages, paper, book, or journal.
Okay. Keep going.
Green.
Mm-hmm. Give me like 5 more words. I want you to imagine yourself standing in a warehouse. And this is where a lot of things are stored. And I want you to imagine that you're walking through and then feel like something is pulling you somewhere. Look at these objects that are all different kinds of objects around. And you're like a little kid and you're walking through. Nobody knows you're there. And you're shining your flashlight around. What do you see?
A key.
And that's because it's a keychain. I'm like the most awesome teacher.
Vanya, I cannot believe that. It was like that moment when I was a kid and I saw the coach teach Natalie Kubanich. Do you remember her?
Nadia Comaneci?
Yeah. And he taught her how to do the most amazing thing. She trusted him and then she won the gold. That's this moment.
See, so she was going off on another tangent. It's green. It's, what else did she say? A book. It's a journal. Not at all. So then I was like, my psychic senses tell me what will work for Vanya. And she said a key, and it's a keychain. So there you go.
Wow.
Well done, love. Well done.
That's amazing.
Our next challenge
is the color challenge.
Lady O's. No, this is your challenge.
So we're not doing 2 and 2? Okay.
No, we'll go back and forth.
Well, because I have Mumi on my lap, we're going to do... Well, no, we could do the remote viewing.
All right.
Because she's in the mood. She's warmed up.
Okay.
So, Vanya...
Hold on. I'm going to spray the spray to clear the air to the next challenge.
So, just a disclaimer. I just want to let everybody know that... Where do you live, Vanya? What city?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes. So she has not been to our home in LA. So that's a verified fact. Right, Vanya?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to pick something.
How about the room to the right of you?
Well, yeah, I was wondering if I could do some sort of like specific thing instead of like a random thing.
This is your master. This is you're the remote viewer.
It down.
She's excellent. She's a great remote viewer. So this is your area of expertise. I just can't wait to watch.
I could work for the CIA.
Okay.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at something in front of me. I'm going to take it all in. And I'm going to really enjoy what I'm looking at. It's very specific. And yeah. And so it's going to be in this range like this. So I'm not looking into like the side rooms or anything, or, it's not about a room. It's going to be just what's in front of me. So I'm going to zone in and really take a look. And then you start telling me things the same way that you were doing it with Riz. So like color, what you see, textures, and you can even guide her if you want along the way while she's doing it. Okay, so I'm going to start, and I'm going to start tuning in.
Now with the remote viewing, you want to give her kind of like a location in terms of feet in front of you?
Yes, so it's about 5 feet in front of me, about 5 feet in front of me, and I can't give any more specifics because then she'll know. And
so the range in front of you is from left to right, how much is the range? Would you say 10, that's about 10 feet?
Yeah, about 10 feet.
So about 5 to 6 feet in front of you and 10 feet across is your range?
Yes.
Okay.
So have you ever remote viewed before?
No.
Okay. It's exactly the same place that you go in for the healing work that you do and also your psychic work. So it's a very loose place. And in my world, when I do remote viewing, I go into a little bit of emotion as well. It works for me. I could feel intentionality. That's the one thing that I can feel in all things. As a masterful, Riz called me a masterful empath the other day, and I'm taking that label. But I do believe that I have some mastery there. So I feel intention and I feel emotion sometimes in a space, and that's what actually guides me into like what the surroundings look like. So if it's light or dark, if it's whatever the feeling is or emotion, and that sometimes will give me what I need to get all the little pieces of the puzzle to come together, and I could start to see it form in my mind. So you would just close your eyes and you just go into silence, and it's going to take about as long as doing the psychic challenge. So I'm just going to zone in, and then Riz can tune in and try to help you along, and we'll see where you're at. Yeah. Okay?
So the first thing I would do if I were you, Vanya, is just take a quick look at Araya and really take her in, and try to imagine that if you were standing in front of her, you turn around and you sit down on her lap, but you become her. Like a spirit becomes one with the body. And try to feel what it's like to be, in her auric field. Feel the chair she's sitting on, feel the cat on your lap, whatever it is that you can see. And just settle into that, guys, those of you who are playing at home. And take a breath, and now relax. Don't go too much deeper into it. And project your awareness forward 5 to 6 feet. The ceiling is maybe, 9 feet? Picture that rectangle going about 10 feet across, 9 feet up, 5 to 6 feet in front of Araya. That's your frame, okay? Now try to go into that frame, the rectangle. Surround it with light, and see yourself kind of sending your awareness into that rectangle. There could be many objects, some big, some small. The structure of what the room is, whether there are doorways or not, whether there are windows or not, whether there are openings or not, whether there are colors. You might get big primary shapes first. For example, if there was a bicycle, you might see 2 big circles, right? So you might start off that way, feel around and go deeper. Here we go. We're going to give you about, 10 seconds to kind of feel in, and then slowly start to talk. Feel where her focus is.
Okay, so I'm getting that she's focused on something that is made out of wood.
Okay. I don't even know what she's focusing on. Let's keep going.
Well, should I affirm?
Well, let's have a few more.
Okay, just give me a couple more, and then
I feel it's related to an animal.
Okay.
Getting wood animal.
Okay. That's interesting.
Are you getting any sizes?
That's very interesting. Okay. I want to say something, but I don't know if I should say.
Please, it's your challenge.
So, I'm looking at a big wooden thing, absolutely. And underneath it, I just put the dog's pee pad today. It shouldn't be here in this area, but I was looking for a spot for it. And so that is definitely related to an animal and has a very strong vibration, because the dog has a strong vibration for me. And this object has a strong vibration for me, so that's why I picked it. So, do you have any idea what this object could be, or can you see the shape of it, or the color, or texture? I mean, we know it's wood.
It's light brown, is what I'm getting.
Wow, that gave me chills.
Ooh, she's right.
Shoot. That went right through me.
That was good.
Oh my God. It is definitely light brown. Okay, keep going.
It's like a figure or like a decoration. It's some sort of a decoration that's made out of wood.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So there's decorations on the wood, but the wood itself is not a decoration.
You want to give her that, and then she can move forward?
Yeah, I mean, if I say any more, it's a dead giveaway. So should I?
No, you can tell her what it is that she's picking up, and then from that, she's learning, right? So she can move forward and feel around more.
Well, I'd like to see what you do here, because if I say anything, I'm probably going to give it away.
Okay, I will tell you what. Well, I mean, is it this thing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That back there.
Back there.
Behind the camera.
Yeah. So it's a big light brown table.
That's what I said. I was going to give it away if I said
that's okay
anything.
to give that away because now she can work with that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because she
isn't it that she was trying to find out what it was?
But there's so much more. So because you're just beginning. It's her first time.
Okay.
We want to give. Okay, so now feel the table. You did get wood. It is light brown, so you're doing great. You did have connection to an animal. She's training the dog how to put the pee pad thing there under it. Now move around.
So am I looking for another object?
Yes, anything. Now be open. Don't look for another object. Feel. Anything.
I'm feeling to the left of the table. If I am looking at the table, that something is to the left of the table. It's on the floor. It's half the size or the height of the table.
Mm-hmm. Is there a shape to it, by any chance?
It has a round top.
Okay.
Maybe some sort of drum.
Interesting.
Well, it's very interesting. You want to tell her?
Yeah. So there's these. So I have some special chairs for this table because this is a custom table, and the chairs have a boat-shaped seat like this.
Yeah.
And it could look like a drum.
The shape is kind of like this.
It's like a round.
I go like this so they can see.
It's like,
yeah.
It's just a round. It's like that. And it's on the floor because it's chairs. So you got the color right. You got the texture right. You got that there was objects on the floor with a kind of a shape like this.
And
there's decorations on the table and something to do with an animal, which is random. And yes, the pee pad for the dog.
You want to take one more shot at anything else that comes up?
So are you picking another object?
You pick anything. Now we're not going to pick anything. You're going to feel around on your own.
In the same area around the same table.
Yeah, we're not going to focus on anything. You just let yourself feel around now.
So just to explore.
Yeah, explore.
In that area.
Yes.
Is there like a fireplace behind it or some sort of...
Not behind the dining room.
Nope.
But near me. In the same room.
It's right there.
It's right there.
Okay.
So, I think that was amazing. She did really, really good.
For your first time, that was very good. I love it.
Don't touch the camera, Moomy. She is going to hit this camera, and she's doing it.
Okay.
Oh.
Go.
She wants to say hi.
Yeah,
go to your room.
She's trying to make...
Want me to try to send her to her room? Go to your room.
Okay.
There she goes. Okay.
Whoa. The camera's moving. Sorry, guys. Okay.
All right. In this manila envelope, I have a colored piece of paper.
Yes.
You are to tune into this envelope and using your psychic X-ray vision, tell me what color is the paper in this, and we shall begin. Meow.
I am getting green.
All right, guys, everyone at home, play along. No, my dears, it is purple this time.
Question for you.
Yes.
Question for you.
Yes.
Don't put it down yet.
Yes.
Does it matter that I'm staring at the green color on the floor and she's still looking through my eyes? Because there's the green paper, or is that?
It could be.
Because she was just coming through my vision.
Yes.
So then I look down at the green. Can you hold it up so everybody can see what I'm talking about?
So this was on the floor.
So this, yeah.
And you were looking at it?
Because it stands out. It's bright. So I was looking at it. So you were probably still looking through.
These are possibilities, guys. I'm telling you.
It has to be.
Well, with all the readings I've done.
What are the chances? She could have said any other color. That was the only color that was on the floor.
Let me tell you why this could absolutely be a possibility. I've given readings. I do a lot of phone readings, and I don't know who the people are, obviously. I get on the phone with them, and many times I'll remote view, or someone on the other side is directing me through their house. Or sometimes they want me to remote view. They said, "Do you feel any energy from anything in my house?" And I'll say something. It has happened more than once where I describe an object in detail and it's not there. On the next reading, it's in the next reading.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So give me an example.
Well, I once described a crystal dolphin to someone, and I saw it, and then I was like, "Do you have any jewel?" It's a crystal dolphin. It's like glass, and it's jumping. It has a gold nose on it. She's like, "No. Like, okay, well, maybe it's a spirit animal. I don't know. The rest of the reading was, did great. Then I get into the next reading, and we do the same thing, because people ask me this question all the time. And yes, she had the crystal dolphin sitting on her mantle.
And she didn't know she had it in the next room?
No. I said it to the first person. Finish the reading. Go to the second person.
Second person. Yeah. I thought you meant second time with the
second person.
Wow.
Had it. So it could be what you're talking about.
That's crazy.
All right, here we go. One more time. Tune in to the color in this envelope.
Well, first she has to disconnect from my eyes.
Disconnect from Araya's eyes, Vanya. That's enough. No more joyrides in Araya's magic carpet aura.
Oh my God. Exactly.
I'm telling you, these hypnotherapists, they get around all over the universe. Now remember, and do any songs come to mind? Remember, feel around, ask yourself those kinds of questions. What does it taste like? What does it smell like? Maybe that'll lead you to the color. Taste it.
I'm gonna go with red.
I think her taste buds are off today. It is yellow. Who got it at home? Be truthful. Write it in the comments if you got it. Okay. It was yellow.
You got so far great. Everything very accurate.
This is really great because we love to show how your psychic senses work. Look, even as a professional psychic for almost 20 years, I tell people, hey, if I'm not getting something, I don't get it. I'm going to tell you what I am getting. And that's the most authentic, real way to really explore psychic senses, because you can't judge it. You have to just put it out there and you'll see what sticks. And it will really surprise you. Like we had a few instances today already. So I think you're doing great, Vanya. We got one more test for you guys, and Lady O is going to do it.
Okay, it's the magic book test. I'm going to draw a symbol. And the symbol is going to be simple, not complex. So I'm going to stick to the not like 4 shapes, but like, let's say in the 6 to 8 most common shapes. And that's about right.
You're not going to do anything sneaky.
No sneaky.
Like a dollar sign or something.
No.
Okay, all right.
No, I won't do that. Yes. But I'm going to make this one a little bit more specific. It's still going to be a simple shape. So I want you to really tune in. And for instance, I'm just going to tell you up front, it's not going to be like, oh, it's a square, because those are so simple. You have so many options. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 options that are your main primary objects. And I really don't want to do any of those.
Really?
Yeah, because...
Okay.
Because then it becomes kind of a guessing game to some people.
Okay, right.
So I want it to be a little bit more feeling based.
Okay.
Because I'm all about the feeling.
All right, here we go.
All right, so I'm going to draw it.
Everybody rub your third eye.
You guys ready?
Blue sapphire
you can put
color.
You can put a crystal in your third eye. Have you ever tried that?
Sure. Selenite, tiger's eye, labradorite. I like... Actually, I really like...
Can you
citrine.
hear my marker?
You can hear it.
Can you hear
fine.
it? No, because then you can...
No.
Can you hear my marker?
Nobody's that good. Like, by the sounds of her marker, I know what she's... No one's going to do that.
Focus on what Riz was saying.
Okay, I'm done.
Here we go, guys.
I'm ready.
Are you going to also telepathically send it to them?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm tuning in. Be very loose. Be almost like a kid.
Okay.
So what are you feeling?
My guess, or what I'm getting, is eternity symbol.
Wow, that's close.
Okay.
Should I give her another chance?
Sure.
Try one more time. You know what was interesting about your first answer? It's what it implies, what it represents is in this symbol, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So you got the feeling. See, I always say go to the feeling. See, for me, that's where you find.
I know what it is. Everybody's going, Riz, you're a professional. Don't stop. You can't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could be wrong. I'm like, nobody has 100% accuracy.
Okay, you want me to show you guys?
Oh, first of all, I already was wrong, so I see what it is. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's a spiral.
Yes.
That is
You see how you can kind of see that as an infinity symbol?
No, that's empathic. That's empathic.
It is empathic because an infinity symbol is this, right?
Like an 8.
It's an 8. But when you look at this is like you're going into the infinity.
This represents infinity.
It represents infinity. So when she first said infinity, I went, yes. This is what I see.
Yeah, guys.
She was picking up what I was looking at, my interpretations, and my.
Because if you're looking from the top, it looks like this line, the circle of the circle of infinity, going on and on and on and on back to the back.
So it's interesting is she's picking up again
feelings.
On my feelings and intentionality.
Or she is feeling it also herself. We don't even know what the difference is at this point.
Yes.
Okay, let's do one more.
Yes, do one more.
Can I suggest one? It just came to me.
Are you going to whisper it?
No, I could say it out loud because it doesn't give the answer away.
Oh.
What if you did a 3-digit number and each digit is different?
We did that last time.
But no, 3 digits, not 1. That way.
3 digits?
Yeah. That way it's more, we have more to play with.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You good with that, Vanya? You ready?
Don't let them see.
Absolutely, I am.
Okay.
Don't let them see. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to just say hello. Look at me over here. Don't look at her over there. Don't look at how she's drawing things over there. Look at here. Look, I'm showing you my rings.
I'm trying to block my
I'm doing show and tell.
marker, and I'm trying to block the sound.
Let's clap. Let's distract. Let's clear our minds.
It's done. It's done. Okay, I'm going to focus on it.
Okay.
I am getting 1, 4, 5.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not that. I mean, this was a hard one.
Okay.
But leave it to you to come up with a really hard one. 999.
9. Yes.
I got the first number.
Is it showing up backwards?
No, it shouldn't.
It's showing up correct.
No,
yeah. So you got you might have gotten the 1, the stick. You know, maybe, but the rest, yeah. So 9.
Well, let's do it one more time.
What do you want me to do a hard one like that? No.
I think that one is easier because we have more of a chance to get one of the numbers.
No, because each number represents something.
All right.
And it's so like. Okay, we're gonna do another one. Hold on. Let me grab it. Okay, so. Interesting. Okay, so this is not a normal shape, an average shape, the basic shapes. It's a little bit outside of that, okay?
I'm not looking either.
Okay, so I don't want you guys to hear la, 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 la.
Well, we're doing
la, because I don't want them to hear the sound of the marker.
The music is playing. All right.
Okay, you did it.
Is this a shape?
It's a shape.
Okay.
So think, feel. I'm tuning into the shape.
Well, you're not finished yet.
I know. I'm kind of just outlining it.
Wait till you're finished.
Oh no, I'm finished. I'm just going over it again so it's darker. I'm finished.
Tune in, guys. Send it to them. Are you psychically sending it to them?
Yes, I have been.
Okay.
I feel like I'm in class with Riz today.
Okay.
I am letting an arrow.
Arrow?
Something related to an arrow.
That's very interesting. You guys ready?
Yeah. Oh.
So, it's almost like that shape in the cartoons when they have, like, the exciting, like, the pop.
Explosion. Yeah.
Now, do you see these...
Points?
Mm-hmm. Now imagine if I cover one of those points. That could look like an arrow.
Yeah, it does.
So she could have been picking up on this sharp
on those points, yeah. And it's important, guys, for you to really understand this, that some people will say, oh, come on.
Right.
That's not it. No, it's true. You have to, when your third eye is opening, your psychic eye is opening, you're going to see little by little.
Yeah,
things.
every little thing matters. And as you know, as a hypnotherapist, every single thing matters. Every tiny little detail matters because it leads to something else. And you don't know what you're looking at. Like she was just looking at the little tiny corner of that piece. And so she figured, well, I guess it must be an arrow.
Right.
Because I saw that shape.
But as her sensitivity grows and her willingness to be flexible grows, her mind might start to go like this and feel the shape around. Like, oh, it's not really a point. I feel some curves now.
Yeah.
See, that comes with time and with applied practice. And like you said, what'd you say, like being like a kid? Yeah,
you have to be like a kid. I mean, maybe that's why we like to play so much. It just keeps you loose and it lets you get more information that way. So the looser you are, more relaxed you are, you get more sensitive to downloads because you're not so stiff and uptight. And that's something everybody should just work on and focus on. But other than that, you guys.
That was awesome, guys. I hope
Thank you, Vanya.
Yeah, it was really, really great to have you. And we're going to put, guys, if you want a hypnotherapy session, she does them online. So we'll put her links in the description below.
And I want to ask you, Vanya, how did it feel doing these tests?
Great. I like this because I get to practice. So this got me thinking, and now I'm gonna start to try to apply this more.
Yeah, sure. Feel it out. Thank you so much for being a part of Can You Be More Psychic? Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.